Wait, can you guys hear me now?
Al3xand3r_20 just subscribed.
Is
Hello
the music
Neeko,
good?
I love the fit today.
Thank you. I'm glad you like the fit. Thank you so much for subscribing, Alexander. I really much appreciate it. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the Neeko Lol mini series. We're gonna do a little bit of a check here. So this is the chopping cam, and this is the cooking cam, and it looks like everything's working properly. Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna get my water real quick because I'm thirsty.
Greg the Cutie just subscribed. Woo!
Okay, I got told the music.
Larry's has gifted 1 subs to viewers.
I got told that the music was a little loud, so I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much, Greg the Cutie, for subscribing. Thank you so much, Larice, for gifting a sub. Okay, can you guys hear me well? Everyone's happy. Okay. So today is the first episode of Cozy Cooking with Neeko. It's just a little bit of a mini series. Pretty much, I'm making Sunday dinner. It's nothing special. It's nothing official. We don't have James working the cameras. He is at home enjoying the show. And this is pretty much just me cooking. And everything's just very cute and kawaii. And it's just pretty much food I want to eat. There's no planning. I was like, James, can you get this stuff? And that was pretty much it. So that's what we're gonna do today, is pretty much just cook some fun, yummy food. And you guys are gonna watch me cook. Now, this is gonna be more of a ASMR, just relaxing kind of stream. There's not gonna be a lot of like, you know, that I normally have. It's gonna be nice and cozy and comfy.
One Arm Bandit 150 just subscribed.
And happy and calm. Nicholas, thank you so much for gifting One Arm Bandit. It gives us such a nice stream. I very much appreciate it. So, we're gonna first start off with washing our hands today. So let's start off with washing our hands. I'm gonna put on my best Morgan Freeman voice. And we're gonna start off with washing our hands today. So let's do that. My best Morgan Freeman voice. It's gonna be super cozy and fun and happy. Is my butt showing? My butt better not be showing. I don't think my butt better not be showing. Okay. Alright, chat. So first off, the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to start by making our broth. That's what we're going to start off doing today. So I'm going to get some chiles de árbol. These are some chilies. They aren't really much used for like spiciness. These chilies are mostly used for pretty much color. They add color to the soups and stuff like that kind of situation.
Valedictorian just subscribed.
It has nothing to do with the spiciness. Hello, Edward. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. From Texas. I am also from Texas. Can I get a... Nicholas, thank you so much for gifting valedictorian gifts into my stream. I very much appreciate that. Alright, chat. My best Morgan Freeman voice. Okay, right there. We're gonna do about like 4 of them. 4 or 5. You take off the stem, you open them like this. Alright, I'm gonna put them here. Well, we're gonna do about 5. Will I be your mommy? Listen, if you hand me some adoption papers, I could consider being your mommy, yes. But I have to see some adoption papers first, you know? Good evening, movie shit poster. Welcome to the stream. So that was about 3 of them. We're trying to make about 4 or 5, depending on the size. Probably 5. I want a nice red color. But yeah, these chilies are used more for the color rather than the spice. When you dry out chilies, they kind of lose their spice. So dried chilies aren't normally for spiciness. They're more for color. You want to use them more for the color that they give off rather than the spiciness. So we have about, this is gonna be our 4th one, I think, or our 5th one. I forgot. It's probably our 5th one. We're also going to use the tomatoes for color reasons, but the chilies, these California dried chilies, give off more of a red color than the tomatoes. This helps the tomatoes get a better red color. We're gonna get some dried chilies, like about a couple of these right here, just a handful, not too many. You don't want to. There's no reason to do so many. I'm loud. The music's still loud. Can you lower it? Because I mean, I've tried to lower it more than. Unless you want me to speak louder. Maybe I could speak louder.
Crimson_Hawk 124 just subscribed. A whole freaking year LFG. Smiley face.
Huh? It's really loud? What does intense mean? Oh, can you look up some lo-fi beats? I don't know. Something less intense. Nick was pretty much saying that the vibes were off, chat. He's like, the vibes are not there. You need some lo-fi. That's what he said. Crimson, happy 1 year. I very much appreciate you being here and being committed to the stream for an entire year. Listen, chat, I'm not trying to, I just want to put things into perspective, okay? Some of you guys are subscribed to some Twitch streamers longer than any relationship you've ever had. So really think about that. Let that sink in, you know? Like, hey guys, I've been subscribed to, I don't fucking know, XQC for 5 years. But I don't have a relationship longer than 2 or 6 months. I'm not saying that's me, but like you know, I'm trying to, you know, that's probably a situation a lot of you guys are in. I don't know. You can't really just buy a girlfriend these days, Neeko. It's different, okay? Listen, I don't know anything about the dating scene in 2022, okay? So my bad. Nick put on the lo-fi beats, so this is we're really starting to do a cozy cooking stream today. Some lo-fi beats. Nothing fancy schmancy. Listen, if you guys are making albondigas and you get some of these seeds that you see right here, if you guys get some of these seeds, if you guys get some of these seeds in your soup, don't worry about it. It's not really going to affect the flavor. You more want these chilies for the flavor and the color. That's mostly why you want these chilies, not because of the spiciness, because the seeds are kind of dried already. They don't have the same effect as like fresh jalapeno seeds, you know, that's a different story. Okay. I don't know who's Jerry, but do I still play chess? Yeah, sometimes. I gave up on chess. I'm a casual chess player. I don't like to play chess competitively because I like to, you know, I like to have fun with things. Okay, chat. So these are our chilies.
Hat Mumfrey just subscribed.
Nice red chilies. These are called California chilies, and the smaller ones here are called chiles de árbol. They're pretty much like chilies that you grow in your backyard. They aren't really anything special. Like I said, they're more like for flavor and they're more for flavor and for color. Okay, so we're gonna put these to the side here. All right, now that we have our chilies, we're gonna set these to the side. I'm gonna do one more chili just for good measure. All right, just one more chili, just so we could get that nice red color.
Katrina 313 just subscribed. Happy 13 months. You look beautiful today, Neeko. Lols Amor, and I hope you all are doing well today.
Princess Katrina, thank you so much. You're the
Capri
sweetest.
Sun King 69 just subscribed.
Thank you so much. Happy 13 months, Katrina. Thank you so much, Nicholas, for gifting Capri Sun. I gifted some to my stream. I appreciate it. Okay, now we have all the chilies that we need. We're gonna put these to the side. We're gonna set these chili bowls to the side. Okay. We're gonna put one whole onion in our sauce here. So you kind of wanna. You don't need to dice it up. You just need to chop it up so the blender doesn't get stuck. You know, you don't want the blender to get stuck. So you probably want to just chop it up into like. Oh, oh, those chilies are hitting.
Jesse_F30 just subscribed.
It's funny because they're not like spicy or anything. They're just kind of like smoky. That's also why they use those for the smokiness. Coughed all over the food. Listen, don't worry about it. Unless you're eating at my house, you don't have to worry about it, alright? Oh. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, listen. What are you saying about coughing on the food? You're gonna eat the damn food, alright? You're gonna eat the damn food. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, it helps to wear a pair of goggles to protect the eyes. I'm not a pussy. I can handle some onion tears, alright? Do I look like a pussy to you? No, of course not. So here's the whole onion we're gonna use. Alright? We have our onion, we have our chili. Put some garlic in there.
PR Killer 115 just subscribed.
Like 3 cloves of garlic, I think, would probably suffice. 3 oídos. Ooh. Tres dientes de ajo.
APN Raccoon 512 cheered.
Can I tell you guys
X
a fun
1000.
fact?
Neeko, here's my last 1k bits, but in April or May my 2 years is coming up, and I want to do something special for the 2 years I've been following you. Neeko love, Neeko love.
That's very nice. Thank you so much for the 1K bits, Avian. I couldn't hear the rest of the donation because my headphones died. Hello? Okay, I think it's good. Hello? What? I don't know. But yeah, I can't believe it's been 2 years about Apian. That's very... Time flies, doesn't it? Okay, sorry chat. Nick is fixing my headphones. Give me a second. So let me tell you guys a fun fact, okay? Let me tell you guys a fun fact. In Spanish, these are called garlic cloves, like, you know, cloves. Give me 3 cloves of garlic. Like the whole thing is a clove, right? Right? Which it works out? Yep. Thank you. Okay. How much? Okay, can someone tell me what the individual garlic? Sorry, these garlics went bad. They were in my fridge for a while. Oh, the whole thing is a head. Okay. So in English, these are called cloves.
Stark_LPZ just subscribed.
Okay, so these are in English these are called cloves. Like a single one is called a clove. But in Spanish, a single one is called a tooth. Un diente de ajo, a tooth. Because when you look at garlic, it seems like a bunch of teeth, right? So in Spanish, they're called a tooth of garlic. Un diente de ajo. Diente. Diente is tooth in Spanish. Sorry, it's not. I'm not wasting any food, chat. It's just I had too much garlic in my fridge, and a lot of these have gone a little bad. Garlic really lasts a long time, but I forgot about these garlics, and I thought I'd use them. But some of them already went pretty bad. So it's not like I'm wasting garlic. It's that they already gone bad. I'm Portuguese. Portuguese. Tu fala português. No, I don't follow Portuguese. Okay, chat. I think this is enough garlic anyways. So we're gonna put three cloves of garlic. Vamos a poner 3 dientes de ajo. 1. 2. This is 3, but I'm gonna put a couple more just because I love garlic, and garlic really brings out the flavor in the soup, so you don't want to skimp out on the garlic. Like, if you could add a couple more cloves of garlic, you should. Yeah, Dinger, I do that too. It's just I just forgot about
APN Raccoon 512 has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. If you guys got any gifted subs from Apian, please say thank you. I'd really appreciate it. Mr. Apian said that he is going to turn 2 years on this channel. And 2 years has flown by. He said he found me because I went viral, whatever, whatnot. And that was a long time ago. And the fact that a lot of you guys found me because of that is impressive, you know? And still stuck around. You stuck around here. And don't say it's because I threatened you to stick around. All right? It's because you wanted to. Right? Right? Anyways. Alright, so we have our onions, our garlic, we have our chilies right here, our chilies. And then now we're gonna get a couple tomatoes that we're also going to wash. And we're going to put them in our puree. So I'm gonna put about 4 first before I put more, and then determine if I need more tomatoey consistency. Okay, so here is our 4 tomatoes. Just a little rinse, you don't got it. Okay, as long as my butt's not showing, I'm fine. Okay. So we have our 4 tomatoes right here. Okay, we have our 4 tomatoes. Tomatoes can get a little messy, so you don't have to get all crazy with dicing them, but kind of just cut them into 4s so they don't get stuck in the blender. Don't tell me she's reading the recipe. I'm not reading the recipe. I know this recipe by heart. What do you mean? Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you're making Mexican food, you don't look at a recipe. You just ask your mom, and then she kind of just like tells you the recipe. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's in my Mexican brain, but I just memorize it. I'm like, oh yeah, and then you put the tomatoes, and that's pretty much how Latin people do it. They just ask their mom. So no, I'm not reading a recipe. But even if I was reading a recipe, who cares? Okay, so these are the tomatoes. I might need more tomatoes, but we're just gonna do these first just to be safe, okay? We're gonna get our blender, okay? Oh, fuck, okay. Jesus Christ. So we're gonna get our blender. Oh, okay. Let me move our cutting board just real quick. All right, we're gonna move our cutting board real quick. All right, we're gonna put in. Can you guys see? Are you guys looking? We're gonna put in our onion and our garlic. It's 1 whole onion and about 3 to 5 cloves of garlic. Depends how much garlic you like. I like my food very flavorful, very garlicky. So I usually put a lot of garlic and a lot of onion. We're going to put our tomatoes here. We're just gonna put a couple in. We don't want, like I said, we don't want the blender to get stuck. So we're just gonna put a couple in first before we determine if we want to put in more, so the blender does not get stuck, okay? Ah, my nose, it's leaking. Okay, here it is. So, you might be like, Neeko, are we just blending it like this? No, we're not. We need to get some really piping hot water. So what I'm going to do is, normally I would just get it from the faucet because that faucet has actually
Duck Cub just subscribed. Wahoo!
Thank you so much for subscribing, Duck Cub. I appreciate you subscribing. Welcome. Woohoo! Woohoo! And anyways, so I'm gonna put, I normally would get it from the faucet, but I'm actually just gonna put it in the microwave. Old-fashioned style, of course, you heat up a boiling water on the stove, but we don't have time for all that. So I'm just gonna get a taza because I want the water to be piping hot, and I'm gonna put the water in the microwave for about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So we're gonna put the water in there for 2.5 minutes. I just want to let you guys know we're nowhere near being done. We're just gonna get the hard part out of the way, which is making the puree. Because we want that to start heating up while we prepare our albóndigas. We're nowhere near being done. So don't think that this is going by fast. I just know this recipe by heart, and that's why we're moving pretty swiftly. But yeah. Whoopsies. So we're gonna wait for our water to heat up. In the meantime, let me get out the salt because we're gonna salt this to taste. So, where's my kosher salt? I only use kosher. This is a kosher household. If you want to sponsor me, I will take the sponsorship. But this is the only salt I use, all right? This or sea salt. Sea salt. It's just so salty. You know? All right. A little bit longer and the water's almost done. So I put a couple in here. Actually not. So this is really piping hot water. Very piping hot, very. We're just gonna put a little bit. I'm talking piping hot. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys real quick so I don't shatter your eardrums. Okay, so it didn't get stuck. We're on a good path here. We're gonna start adding these chilies. And then you guys are gonna notice it's gonna turn a little bit more red because of the chilies, you know? So we're gonna add that, maybe a couple more tomatoes. So we get a nice puree going. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys again. Okay, if you guys noticed, this puree just got more red. It doesn't look extremely more red, but trust me, it's a lot more red than it would normally be. Okay, so we put the rest of our chilies, we're gonna put the rest of our tomatoes here, and then we're gonna put the rest of our piping hot water. And we're gonna just dash a little bit of salt in here. Just a little bit, not too much. If you over salt, don't worry. We're gonna put more water in the pot and then put the puree in there. So if you did over salt,
Cyber Ducario just subscribed.
okay, now, if you guys just saw the magic that just happened, the peppers that I told you guys that we added to our puree made this puree a really pretty red color. And this is kind of the color that you're looking for when you're making albondiga soup. It really, listen, not only does it add a little bit of flavor, but like it adds a pretty red color. If you do not add the chilies, it'll still taste very good, but it just won't have that pretty red color that you're looking for. But nonetheless, this is kind of what we're looking for. This is actually a very red color that I didn't expect I was gonna get. So this is actually very, very good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a very large pot.
The Super Soap just subscribed. 19 months, let's go.
Thank you so much. By the way, Jacario, thank you so much for subscribing. I saw that. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. And also, the Super Soap, happy 19 months. 5 more months, and we've been strong for 2 years. The viewer streamer commitment, almost 2 years. That's actually some dedication right there. Longer than most friendships, I would say. So we're gonna turn this up. We're gonna turn this up fairly hot.
Jossie Beer just subscribed. 8 months LFG my queen.
We're gonna turn this all the way up. Josie Bear, happy 8 months. Welcome back. I very much appreciate the eight months, almost 9 months. Let's go. And welcome back. All right, chat. So we put our pot to boil, to heat up. Okay. We're actually gonna start putting our puree in the pot as it's heating up. Okay, so let's do that. We're gonna put our puree in that pot. If you're wondering what that pot is, it's a very good pot. It's a cast iron pot, I believe, and it's called Le Creuset. They're pretty expensive, but they're worth buying. They're like very, very durable, and they will last you a really long time, and they're like very nice. So if you want to invest in some cooking ware, Le Creuset is something I really recommend. Aside from Cuisinart, if you're watching Cuisinart, I love you. Okay, so we're gonna... So right now it looks like pizza sauce, but we want it to be more of a soupy consistency. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some warm water in here, and we're gonna pretty much rinse out this pitcher, and that's pretty much kind of like how you clean dishes and make food at the same time. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, that's about enough. You don't want to fill it up all the way to the brim because you don't want to fill it up to the brim because then it's gonna overflow when you put the albondigas in there. So what you want to do is pretty much leave a lot of space from the top. So when you put the albondigas in there, it doesn't overflow. So that's what we're gonna do. Now that we're done, you're not gonna use a blender again, so you can get rid of it if you want to.
Got underscore there just subscribed.
Thank you
Can
so
I
much for
have that pot?
No, James, you can't have the damn pot. You can come over and have some albondigas, though, if you want to. Okay, so we're gonna give it a good little mix, and then we're gonna let it just simmer. When it starts boiling, we're gonna turn it down and just let it like simmer. But right now we're gonna try to get it to boil, and then when it's done boiling, we're gonna simmer it down. Okay?
Ciderzito underscore just subscribed.
Crimson, thanks so much for gifting Citercito a gift to my stream. Hola, Citer, ¿cómo estás? Okay, all right, chat. Now we're gonna move on to our next steps here. We're gonna start cutting up our vegetables. Now, when you cut up your vegetables,
Baby Nikki just subscribed.
you really want to dice them up pretty good, so all the albondigas get its fair share
Loveness
of each
underscore
vegetable.
just subscribed.
Apia, thank you so much for gifting Loveness a gift to my stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the ajos because I think the garlics are probably the easiest.
Gunter Adept just subscribed.
Thank you so much, Gunter, for subscribing. Happy 3 months. I very much appreciate that. We're gonna start off with the garlics because I think that's probably the easier things to cut. I think the hardest thing to cut is probably the tomatoes and the onions. All right, everybody. So we're gonna just vibe and chill out here. When the water over there starts boiling, you guys let me know, okay? Because sometimes I get very into the zone when it comes to the cutting vegetable part.
Pax God just subscribed. Yummy Neeko. Cheers.
Pat Scott, thank you so much for 2 months. Welcome back. I hope it's yummy. Okay. So we're gonna put in about like 3 garlics. Like I said, I like my food very garlicky. So we're gonna put about 3 garlics in our mix here. They're not meatballs. Okay, I hate when people call them meatballs because I feel like they think of the like Italian meatball. And there's nothing wrong with Italian meatballs. They're just not as good as albondigas. Listen, for all the Italians out there, listen, there's nothing wrong with the meatball, okay? It's just not as good as albondiga. Okay? It's fine. Okay, so I want to cut up these garlics. And then she visited Jersey and she was never seen again after saying that. Okay, we're gonna let it boil for a little bit longer. As long as it doesn't overflow.
Kunas just subscribed.
Thank you so much, Kunas. Thank you. Okay, it's still doing good. Okay.
Ace Turismo 6 just subscribed.
Ace
Aha,
Turismo.
I am still subscribed after all.
Thank you so much. After 4 months, you're still subscribed. That's some dedication. I very much appreciate you passing by and resubscribing. Thank you so much. If anyone's wondering what we're making today, everyone, we're just doing some cozy Mexican cooking, some comfort food. It's called albóndigas. It is a Latino dish. Every culture has a different way of making it. This is personally the way I make it. And this is how I was brought up to make this dish. So we're just here cutting up some garlics, trying to have a grand old time. We're watching that pot over there so it doesn't overflow. Just enjoying some nice, relaxing cooking. It's doing pretty well. I'm gonna leave it just a little bit longer. Just let me finish cutting up this garlic here, and then we're gonna turn it down so it simmers. And you could be extra and cut up these garlics like super like fine, but I just cut them up into little slices. As long as they get in the albóndigas, that's really all that matters. So we're gonna turn it down to low. So it's gonna just be there, kind of just simmering. If you notice, I don't know if you guys could hear me, but if you guys notice, it was a little bit more foamier when I first put it in. It looked more like a puree, and now it looks more like a soup consistency. At first, it looked very like puree-y, very foamy at the top, but now it looks more of a soupy kind of broth. And it's only gonna gain more flavor when we add the meatballs, when the fat of the meatballs dissolves into the soup. I'm doing good, Elisa. Welcome. How are you? James, the two parts of the garlic press, they separate sometimes, and then I have to find them.
J Reed Ya Dig just subscribed. 1 year of watching. Wow, been such a good time.
J Reed greedy. Thank you so much for subscribing. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Happy 12 months. What am I cooking up at? Listen, nighttime cooking has to be probably the biggest vibe. Personally, I think. Like, the biggest vibe is when you cook at night. You're just making some very yummy noms. And that's really like what cooking is all about. You know, it's about relaxing. It's about enjoying yourself. And that's the part of cooking that people don't talk about enough. It's the enjoyment part. So for all of you guys that don't know what this is, I'm pretty sure you know what this is, but this is mint. And I'm gonna be putting this in our albóndigas. It's one of the few vegetables I'm gonna be using today. Just these 4 leaves, that's all really you need. Nothing too fancy. Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. I very much appreciate it. It's a very expensive snack, but if you like mint, I really recommend eating mint with salt. I don't know what kind of properties it has, but my grandma used to always like give it to me. She's like, here, have some mint with salt. So in my family, I'm not saying you should believe in this, but in my family there was a lot of holistic kind of like doctors, and my grandma on my dad's side, she's not here anymore, she passed away, but she was pretty much like a holistic doctor, because my parents, their parents couldn't afford to go to a real doctor, so my grandma was kind of like a nurse / doctor, and she would give the vaccines back in her pueblo because they couldn't afford to go to like an actual doctor. So yeah. No, she wasn't a bruja. Okay, chat. So now, if you guys do not know what these are, I'm just gonna put one. Okay, let me tell you guys something. Let me educate you. So these here, if you guys see the little husk on it, these are called tomatillos. These are a type of tomato. These are pretty big, so I'm only gonna use one, but normally they're very small. They're about like this big. It must be tomatillo season because normally they're like very small. They're like this big, but these happen to be very big. So I wonder if they're in season at the moment. But you pretty much take off the husk. They have a different flavor property than regular tomatoes. So, but yeah, these are tomatillos. But yeah, they're supposed to be small, but this one's pretty big. Yeah, you make chili with these. These are the ones you make chili with. Exactly. Thank you so much for the bits. I very much appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna... So if you guys could see on the inside, there isn't anything. There's like a couple seeds in there, but they're very small. Nothing like a regular tomato. And then we're gonna cut it in half. What am I making? Chat, if you see anyone in chat saying, what is she making? You guys need to tell them what I'm making. You gotta tell them. I almost cut my finger off. Don't do that.
XChaotic4L just subscribed.
Chaotic, thank you so much for subscribing. I very much appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Your mom used to shred cheese and throw it in too. Listen, I like your mom's innovation. Alright? Maybe I'll try it one day, but if it tasted good, it tastes good. Does it sound great? No, but I would try it. That is very adventurous of her. Maybe I need a bigger knife. This is maybe too small. What the fuck did you tell me? What did you say? What was that I hear? That you're gonna subscribe to tier 3? That's what I thought you said. These are not New Jersey style meatballs, Carl. Jersey can't be told no that easy, hello? Almost done here, chat. We're almost done. We're gonna cut up some onion and then some tomato, and then we should be right about done. And then the action is gonna start happening, where we're going to start seeing how everything's gonna come together. Alright, chat, we're gonna cut up half an onion. Only half though, not an entire onion, just half. What's my go-to breakfast taco? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think breakfast tacos are, I didn't even know breakfast tacos existed. I know like breakfast burrito, but I feel like breakfast burrito was kind of like, it's more of a here thing. Because in Mexico, like, really think that they eat breakfast burritos in the morning. Maybe quesadillas. I don't know. Every time I've been to Mexico, I don't remember my aunt serving me breakfast burrito.
Gigi Maddie just subscribed.
Gigi Maddie, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. But anyways, if you're asking what my go-to breakfast burrito is, I guess it would be an egg and carne asada burrito, and that's pretty much it. Egg carne asada burrito.
Cisco 986 just subscribed. Hello Neeko, love your streams.
Hello Cisco, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, and thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, frijoles refritos. Yeah, pretty much breakfast in Mexico is whatever's left over from the night before is kind of breakfast. Or cereal, you know. Pretty normal things. Nothing special. I got you a claw? What? You got me a claw? That's funny. Okay. So now this is what we have so far. The only thing that's left is the tomatoes, and I think we should be good. So I'm just gonna do about 2 tomatoes. Maybe 1, depends. I'll see, but I'm gonna cut up 1 tomato first. I hate cutting up tomatoes, they're so messy. Ugh. Y los chilaquiles, whew, I don't think I have time for chilaquiles today. Don't think I have time for chilaquiles today, unfortunately, my friend. So I'm gonna cut these vertical like this first. It looks like a mess, but I promise you it's not. I think 1 tomato is enough. I don't think 2 is like necessary. Yeah, I think 1 tomato is enough. So this is what we have so far, as you guys can see right here. Tomatoes, onions, tomatillo, garlic, and I think that's it. All right, so now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna wash 1 cup of rice. Vamos a lavar una taza de arroz. You're like, Neeko, what do you mean 1 cup of rice? Just wait, alright? Just wait a little bit. Okay, so this is our 1 cup of rice right here. About a cup of rice, give or take. We're gonna cook. We're gonna wash it, because you gotta wash your rice. You can't get rice water to be very clear, but you just get it as clear as you can within like a couple minutes. But as long as you give it a good rinse, I think it's good enough.
Angel V12_ just subscribed.
Angel, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, chat. Let me move this out of the way here. I think we're done with the cutting here. So here is our vegetables. We're gonna put in the rice. Some wet rice here. All right. And then this is where the magic starts to happen, okay? This is where the magic starts to happen. I'm gonna get another bowl here. Move this out of the way. Move this all out of the way just so you guys can see. Okay. We're gonna add some of our main ingredients. We're gonna add something that will keep the meatballs together, and we're gonna add something that makes a meatball a meatball. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. We're gonna get our ground beef.
The way we out just subscribed.
The way we out. Thank you so much for subscribing. I very much appreciate that. All right, so we added our meat, we added our rice, we added all our vegetables, and now we're gonna add, it's a lot of meat, so I'm gonna add about 2 eggs. 1. Okay. 2 eggs, just because it's a lot of meat, but normally it'd be around 1 egg. So, I'm gonna start breaking everything down. You could use a glove if you want to. I like to use my hands when I work, you know. I like to work with my hands. I like to work the meat with my hands. You get what I'm saying? Gotta work the meat with your hands.
Ship_rect30 just subscribed.
Shipwreck, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Monka, But yeah, I prefer to use my hands. Just cause, I don't know, using gloves seems very tricky sometimes. I'm not a big fan of using the gloves. But you could use gloves too. Make sure you want to mix in all the vegetables in here. Make sure every part of the meat has vegetables in it. Just want to give it a good mixing. All the vegetables are looking pretty mixed in here. All right. So before we continue, I'm gonna add some salt. Ugh, how do I get this? That's good enough. Just just a little sprinkle of salt. Probably a little bit more. Gotta make sure the salt is well mixed in there because you don't want to like some parts being more salty than the others. Oh yeah, the soup had the meatballs have the mint in it. Sorry, yeah, I also did add mint to these, to the. All this food, this meal, could all be made, I don't know, like if you really budget, I feel like you could make it under 20 bucks. The meat, the vegetables, the rice, you definitely make it under 20 bucks and it'll last you 2 days. It'll last you a good 2 days worth of food. My mom used to make this and it used to last us about 2 days. We'd eat meatballs for like 2 days. And yeah, it was one of my childhood foods. Okay, now that we have our meat all mixed, it's now very well mixed. We're gonna grab about a little bit of a handful. I don't know, something like this. Make it into a meatball. Like that. About the size of your, like a little cup. Oh, Edward, that's very nice. Thank you so much for that. Like that. How many times did you say 2 days? About 2 million times. I guess my emphasis on saying 2 days a lot is that, like soup can last you a good amount of time. You know, it's not just like, oh, a 1 day thing. Like, you could last you quite a couple meals, and I guess that was what I was emphasizing. Especially if you're on a budget and you're trying to save some monies. I haven't tried, I don't know what Brahms is, but I haven't tried it. Where can I find the ingredients she used? I really want to make this. I'm going to be honest with you. I got it from my mom, but if you want to write this down, I got you. So you get about 5 tomatoes, 2 onion cloves, 3 small tomatillos or 1 large tomatillo, red chili peppers, small red chili peppers, like dried. But yeah, I think those are all the ingredients, aside from like salt. Oh yeah, onions, eggs, mint. Just, okay, listen. I don't have a recipe because my mom just pretty much told me the recipe because I've been making this since I was a kid. But I can only tell you pretty much, if you really want like a really good explanation, is just rewatch VOD, because this is kind of just like a family recipe. I don't really have a like write down. I might, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? For anyone that wants this recipe, I'm gonna make a TikTok. I'm gonna make a very brief TikTok that says all the ingredients, that says everything you need to know. But yeah, make sure you guys go follow my TikTok because I'm gonna start uploading food TikToks on there. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a TikTok about it, okay? Just forget about it. You don't have to rewatch VOD. I'll make a TikTok stating all the ingredients and then making it as a TikTok, okay? I think that's a lot easier. Yeah, unknown, I'm so sorry. I really would like to see, like link you something, but it's just a family recipe. I'll make a TikTok about it. And then it'll be a lot easier to follow than like rewatching VOD.
Officer Gary just subscribed.
Officer
Neeko,
Gary!
you're my favorite. Happy to support. Keep up the good times. Don't let the haters get to ya.
Aww, thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate that. No, make them watch VOD. Yes, I'll make them watch VOD for the ads. You want to make sure that your ground beef is like medium fat content. You don't want it to be too lean, because then if it's too lean, then the broth doesn't get enough meat flavor, you know? So you want to make sure your meat is like the fat content isn't too much, but not too little either. I lied. We're gonna need the cutting board one more time. All right. Okay, we're gonna make this boil. We're gonna start making it boil. We're gonna make the broth boil. When it starts boiling, you guys let me know, okay? So these carrots are going bad, but I don't want to waste them. So I'm gonna get a couple of them and put them in the soup. You could add a lot of different vegetables. You could add potatoes, you could add carrots to your albondiga soup. But you could just make it just simply just albondiga as well. But personally for me, I love my soups to have vegetables in it. So that's just a personal preference. So we're gonna get all these carrots, put them in the soup. My mom just messaged me right now. She's all like, the broth has to be boiling before you put the albondigas in it. I'm just like, yes, Mom, I know. Mama Neeko lol. Mama lol. Okay, it seems like our broth is starting to boil. So that's some good news there. These are limes. In almost all of Mexican cuisine, you mostly use limes to put on your food. You will use limes for tacos. You use limes for menudo. You use limes for pozole. So 9 out of 10 times you're using limes. Very rarely. The only time I use lemons is when I don't have limes. But limes are just a lot better than lemons, personally. I think lemons have like, obviously they taste different. They're not as citrusy. Okay. So here are some limes that we're gonna put here to the side. So our broth is boiling, so now it's time to put in the albóndigas. All right. So I'm gonna put the rest of these albóndigas in the fridge for now, until these are ready, just so I don't overflow the pot. Let me see what I can find. I can't find one. I'm gonna put these in the fridge. While we wait for our food to be ready, I'm gonna make a toast.
Woojai's just subscribed. I love your cooking streams.
Hola mamá, ¿estás en directo? ¿Hello?
Sí, mi vida, estoy en directo, ¿qué pasó?
¿Qué te voy a decir? ¿Por cuánto costo las albóndigas?
Yo pienso como unos 30 minutos.
30 minutos.
Sí, más o menos.
Okidoki pues. ¿Cómo me andan saliendo? ¿Las has visto?
Qué bonito color tu chilito, ¿eh?
Sí, nunca me ha salido así. ¿Te gusta?
Ajá, sí, sí me gusta. Se ven ricas, ya se me están antojando.
Ok, bueno, no se quería preguntar eso.
Sí, mi vida, nomás las zanahorias palotras se las echas. Bueno, se las echas al mismo tiempo que la carne. Ándale,
Casi. Ok, mamá, love you. Okay, bye. I don't think she can hear me. Okay, chat. So my mom said that we're gonna put a 30-minute timer. She said about 30 minutes, so we're gonna put a 30-minute timer. In the meantime, I'm gonna open this pot here. Open this pot here. I'm gonna open some Moscato. Oh fuck, okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Wait, this is champagne. It doesn't say Moscato on it.
Bus_blank just subscribed. Yay.
Oh, is this Moscato? It looks like Moscato. This is champagne. It's fine, I guess. It will do. My mom just sent me 22 messages.
Grubkill3R96 just subscribed. Love you, Neeko. Love your streams. I am ending my birthday watching your cooking stream. Heartfire.
Grubkill! Happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Happy birthday, sing this song to you. Hey, a toast to you. I didn't realize it was champagne. I thought it was Moscato. Alright everyone, we are on a 30-minute timer. Right now we are 26 minutes.
Weenie Hut JR4 just subscribed.
Thank you, Weenie Hut, for subscribing. Happy 6 months. Alright, chat. We're waiting for why do I keep getting hiccups? I'm about to freaking poop myself. Okay, we're at 26 minutes out of 30 minutes. I'm gonna just be cleaning up, and then we're gonna take a little bit of a break, and then by then the food should be ready. So in the meantime, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna put everything away. I'm gonna put some of these carrots away. Yes, we give our dog table scraps at my mom's house. Her name is Penny, and she gets all the scraps. Cause you don't want to waste food, you know. All right, chat, we're waiting for the food. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break while the food cooks. I'm gonna go pee, and I'm gonna go pee. So. I'll be right back. Hello everyone and welcome back to our albondiga cooking stream. We're gonna be checking on the albondigas real quick. So a lot more salt. Needs a lot more salt.
Edward_Valley just subscribed.
It needs a lot more salt. A lot more. Shut up. Okay. Oh, I need so much more salt. Oh my god. Like, you guys don't understand how much salt this needs because it's not enough salt. Not enough salt.
No Arms Sally just subscribed.
Jesus Christ. Thank you, Norm Sally, for subscribing. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay. Nicholas, come get your albondigas. Nicholas. Here's your albondigas. It's kind of spicy. I think
CTS Nuts just subscribed.
I think some of
Hola
the
Neeko, that looks good.
I think some of the seeds got in the thing, but it should taste pretty good, like the meat itself. Okay. Alright, thank you for liking my food. Alright, chat, I'm gonna serve myself now. I'm serving myself as we speak. Okay, chat. So this is mine right here. There you guys can see. I'm gonna squeeze a lime in it. Lime to taste. It is a little spicy. I think some of the seeds from the chilies accidentally got in our puree. But it is a little spicy, unfortunately. So, mix in our lime. I like putting a lot of lime on mine. Okay. I'm gonna taste it just to make sure if I have enough lime. Yeah, it's enough lime. Some salt.
Dolomite 187 just subscribed.
Thank you so much for subscribing. Alright, chat. Dolomite, thank you so much for subscribing. Someone else subscribed and I missed their message. CD's nuts. I'm glad you think it looks good. I appreciate that. Alright. We mixed it all together. Alright, chat. Are you guys ready? It's really hot. Are you okay? You guys can see. It is a little spicy, but it's really good. Oh my god. You see that? That's so good. Put a little bit of a carrot in there. It's really hot. Not like spicy, but like the temperature is really hot. So if you guys, let me see if I could cut one straight in half. So if you guys look at the inside right there, you could see all the vegetables and the rice in the albóndiga and how hot it is. And that's kind of like what we're looking for. Yo apagué la olla. That's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna eat this last bite, chat. Can we get a yum or a yuck in the chat? A yum, spam yuck. You can use a emote, you can use your words, you can use hearts, whatever you want to say. So good. On a nice cold day, this would heat you up really, really well. Alright guys, with that is the end of my albóndiga stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the relaxing, cozy vibes. Thank you guys, everyone, for subscribing and following and watching today. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys maybe on Tuesday for a Get Ready With Me stream, but if I don't see you Tuesday, I'll see you Friday. I love you. I appreciate you. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate it a 10. This is very nostalgic to me. It's very delicious. I'm a robot? Yes, I guess I am. Thank you so much for the Bit-Star course. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, and I will see you guys next time. If you guys want to follow me on all my social media, Neeko Lol on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I will be uploading more cooking content on TikTok, so make sure to follow me on there if you want this recipe. I will be posting it hopefully within the next week or so. So make sure to follow me on TikTok to learn the recipe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios, los quiero, bye.